All right, Full Circle Fitness fans, here we are again with another at-home video workout series. Today is all about the core, so this is going to be our third core workout video that you can do in the comfort of your own home for my After 50 and senior crowd. So we're going to go through 4 new exercises today that you can do to challenge your abs, your lower back, your glutes, kind of this whole center area that are both safe and effective for you to do at home. All you're going to need is a mat and a chair or a bench. Now, everybody pretty much has a chair, so make sure that it's not kind of a flimsy chair. You want kind of a hard wooden chair if you do have that at home, or a bench. You want something with a secure surface that it's not gonna be wobbly while you're doing it, okay? So the first 2 exercises we're gonna do of these 4 are gonna be on the ground. Now, if you don't feel comfortable doing core exercises on the ground because you can't get on the ground for my older crowd, you could definitely do these in bed before you even get up, all right? So they're safe to do in bed as well. And if you still don't feel comfortable doing that, you can skip these 2 and go to the other 2 exercises that are in the chair, all right? So the first exercise we're gonna go over today is bent knee windshield wipers. I'm gonna show you from 2 different angles, okay? I'll show you from this angle first. We're kind of lying back with our head on the ground, and our legs are gonna be up, bent at 90 degrees with our toes in towards us, okay? Our hands are out in a T position, so for support as we rock side to side, okay? And when you're first doing this, it's gonna feel tight, especially in the lower back and kind of the hips and glutes area. So take your time with it, okay? And again, all the exercises that we're doing today are gonna be 4 exercises. You can do the whole round twice, 2 to 3 times, so all the 4 exercises. And each exercise is 30 to 60 seconds long, okay? So again, getting in that bent knee position, lying on our back with our head back, hands out in a T position, we're gonna rock side to side. This is really good to help not only loosen up your lower back, but it's really good to strengthen your external and internal obliques. And so again, you're just rocking side to side. I'll show you from another angle. Okay, my head is down, my toes are flexed at 90 degrees, nice bend in our knees, and you're gonna rock side to side. So again, you're doing this for 30 to 60 seconds, okay? Now, the second exercise is gonna be ankle touchers. So that same position, except your feet are gonna be on the ground now, okay? So I'm laying on my back, my feet are on the ground, knees bent, and I'm gonna reach side to side to try and touch my ankles or my shins. Now, if you can't touch your ankles or your shins, that's fine. It's just the intention that is important. So as I reach to my side and come around, I'm trying to just tap this shin area or the ankle area, and then I'm gonna reach to the other side and tap that shin or ankle area. So I'll do a couple right here, and I'll show you a couple from this angle as well so you can see, okay? So I'm crunching up a little bit. My eyes are always on the ceiling. Don't tuck your chin, okay? So eyes on the ceiling, hands are out straight, fully extended arms, and you're gonna reach to touch the shin on one side, and then you're gonna bend sideways to reach to touch the shin on the other side. Again, this is an exercise that really helps work those external and internal obliques, great for lateral flexion, okay? So I'm reaching to one side, touch, the other side, touch. Now I want to show an option because a lot of people when they do this complain about their neck being tired. You do want to challenge your neck, okay? Strengthening your cervical extensors are really good for if you have spinal stenosis, okay? If you have that forward head posture, that always goes forward. You want to make sure that your eyes are straight, okay? And you're in a good position first, but it's good to strengthen your neck. If your neck gets tired, challenge yourself. Maybe 20 seconds it starts to get tired, then use one hand to hold your neck and go one side at a time, okay? So I'm supporting my neck here. Again, eyes on the ceiling, and I'm going to one side at a time, okay? That's always an option if your neck does get tired with that one. All right, so that's exercise number 2. Exercise number 3 and 4 are gonna be on the chair. All right, and the first one we're gonna do is chair bird dog, or a chair arm opposite. You're gonna take a seat on that chair. Both feet bent 90 degrees, sitting up nice and tall, core tight this whole time, chest is open. You're gonna reach one arm out. That opposite leg is gonna come out, toe flexed up. You're gonna hold that position for 2 seconds, come back down, and then alternate to the other side. Core tight, posture up. 2 seconds, come back down. So as I'm reaching out, my abs are tight, my thighs squeezed, my arm is squeezed, hold for 2 seconds, and come back. Out, hold for 2 seconds, and come back. I'm gonna show you from a side view as well, so you can see. So I'm reaching out, arm opposite, core is tight. Reach out, toe flexed, okay? And then reach out to the other side. Hold for 2, and back, okay? If you want to make this exercise a little more challenging, you can come up off the bench and do the same thing. Reach out, hold, and reach out, hold. I'll show you from this angle. So I'm off the bench, just like this. I'm using my arms to support. Much more difficult. I do not recommend doing it for anybody that is not an advanced lifter or someone that has been working out for a while. Totally just sit on your butt and do these. But if you want a challenge, for some of my more advanced audience out there, you can definitely hold it out for 2, switch, and hold it out, balancing on that arm. It's just very important. Even you can see what I'm starting to do is keep those shoulders back while you're doing it. You don't want to round in, okay? 30 to 60 seconds total, or if you're doing one side at a time, 30 to 60 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. Okay, now our last exercise is going to be the single leg knee tuck crunch. And again, I'll show you two different variations. One easier, one harder. Okay, now, very important, I'm going to throw the disclaimer out there that you make sure that you have a good grip on the chair or bench and that you're close to a wall, okay? Because when you lean back, there's nothing to support you, okay? And if your arms aren't strong enough to do this, then I wouldn't recommend doing this exercise. So if they are, you're going to grip behind the bench, you're going to lean back a little bit with one leg up, and crunch in, squeeze your abs, and come back, all right? You can totally do this on the floor too if you feel comfortable enough doing that. If you feel comfortable on the bench or chair, you can do that as well. So grabbing the chair on the sides or the bench, you're gonna tuck in, crunching, pause, and come back. And again, it can be 30 seconds on one leg, then 30 seconds on the other. You can alternate for 60 seconds total. I'm showing you from this angle now, okay? I'm leaning back. I don't start straight up. I want to lean back, activate those abs, and then crunch as I'm tucking that knee in. So flexing that torso, crunching that in, and then extending back out. Crunch and extend, okay? Now the other side, crunch and extend. Now, if you want to make this exercise a little bit harder, both legs come up, tuck in, crunch, and come back. Okay, so that's much more difficult doing both legs at the same time, but you gotta make sure that your core is strong enough to do it. You don't want anybody getting injured out there, okay? And again, you could totally do this on the floor as well, but it is a little more challenging doing it on the bench, okay? So there you go. There's 4 exercises. Go through that whole thing 2 to 3 times to challenge yourself. 30 to 60 seconds each exercise. And let me know what you think. Subscribe if you haven't already, and check out all our other videos on our channel. We're doing what we can in this whole at-home thing going on right now. But remember, guys, be safe, be active. This is the best thing we can do to fight and keep our immune system strong, and we'll see you soon.